the details, the nitty-gritty on this funding round? We know the valuation could be significant. They've got some big VCs that already back this company.
Exactly. So Didi's raising about $5 to $6 billion. They're close to closing the fund. The main investors will include SoftBank, Silver Lake, Bocom, CMB, and like you said, at $50 billion valuation, they are China's largest startup, surpassing Xiaomi. Even on a global scale, they would rank only second to Uber.
Quite phenomenal. Two ride-hailing companies, the most valuable startups in the world. What is Didi going to be doing with this money? Is it going to be taking on its former rival, now frenemy Uber, a little bit more?
Right. So there's a lot of areas that they can explore. I have to say that this money is coming in a very timely fashion. The past few months have been very tough on the company, especially since the Chinese government issued these stringent regulations that hampered a main revenue stream of theirs. So this buys them more time to develop more revenue avenues and delay a possible IPO, which was floated as an idea last year, according to people familiar with the matter. In terms of other areas that they can explore, driverless technology, they're definitely locking heads with Uber and also Google in those areas. Didi still has global aspirations. They still have an ally with Grab and Ola in Southeast Asia and also India, so still competing with Uber on those fronts.
Talk to us about India and some of the other regions they've been looking to get in. Has it been successful? Has it been a hard slog for them?
Right. Well, Didi has basically taken on an approach to partner with the local competitors, local operators like Ola in India. They are not actively building out an organic business on the ground there. Same case with Southeast Asia and also regions like South America, which they said they also have interest in expanding in.
So fascinating. We could see an IPO coming from China, perhaps faster than we'd see Uber going public. Talk to us a little bit more about the regulatory hurdles they've had at home, though. You mentioned them, that some revenue streams have been hurt in China. Which ones are we talking about here?
For Didi, the majority of their revenue still comes from their private car hailing service and their fast car service. Basically, think about it as UberX. And the Chinese government has issued these regulations across dozens of cities across China, especially in Beijing and Shanghai. They've limited the number of people who can drive on the road to only local residents, higher requirements for cars as well. So this has really cut down on their revenue stream in those sectors, which has probably been their main revenue, their area for profit, and what investors were looking forward to when it comes to talking about a potential story for an IPO of the company.